CBS New York.
Now on to other news tonight. The clock is ticking. With just 6 hours before the midnight deadline, there is still no budget deal in Washington. And if the government partially shuts down, the tri-state area will take it big. In New York alone, 72,000 people face furlough. CBS 2 political reporter Marsha Kramer spoke with some of them who worry about paying the mortgage and putting food on the table.
The federal government office buildings in Lower Manhattan, 26 Federal Plaza and 290 Broadway could be virtual ghost towns tomorrow if the federal government shuts down.
It means basically no pay, a lot of uncertainty. We have a lot, particularly have employees who are not all highly paid. Federal employees take lower salaries so that they can be public servants. Some people, like myself, we live paycheck to paycheck.
At the Federal Environmental Protection Agency, 850 of the 900 employees are on the list to be furloughed. Aubrey Baichu worries about sending his 4-year-old daughter to school and a whole lot of other things.
It does bring a lot of uncertainty. If we're furloughed, how long we'll be off from work and how many paychecks, I would be missing.
Marilyn Quintana is a diabetic. She worries about paying for her medical care and her mortgage.
The fact is that, you can't sleep at night just thinking about it. Is this really going to take place or not? I mean, it's really extremely stressful. For me, it's affecting my health, too, because I can't sleep at night thinking, how am I going to make ends meet?
Delores Wilson has a double problem. Her husband is out of work, so she's the only breadwinner. She has a message for Congress: make a deal.
Keep me working and find a solution for the problem and give other people what they need also.
And there's another effect in New York City. With tens of thousands of workers furloughed, the local companies that serve them, the luncheonettes, the coffee shops, the businesses, will be plumb out of customers. And if there is an incident that requires an EPA response...
If EPA's shut down, except for a skeleton crew, if, God forbid, there's an environmental disaster, that, we're not going to have people to be able to respond in a timely manner.
Well, the employees I spoke to say they're on pins and needles. They're watching, they're waiting, they're checking their savings in their bank accounts and praying that somebody blinks and a deal is struck before midnight.
That would be best case scenario, wouldn't it, Marsha? The president spoke just about an hour ago. Where do things stand right now?
Well, the thing is this. The Senate rejected the latest bill from the House. The House said it's going to go back and pass another bill that still includes some kind of change in Obamacare. The president says he's not going to be held ransom, so it's anybody's guess. A lot of long, late-night meetings tonight.
Keep our fingers crossed, Marsha. Thank you.
All right, CBS 2 is counting down to this potential partial shutdown. We'll be tweeting any new information and developments tonight between broadcasts. You can follow us on Twitter at CBS New York or search #BudgetBattle.